The guns have fallen silent, but the move is less about peace and more about Pakistan's panic. And at the center of it is the man who lit the fire, Pakistan's Army Chief Asim Munir, one of the most politically entangled generals in Pakistan's history. His back is against the wall. He began this episode with a rant when he said Kashmir is Pakistan's jugular vein. It has seriously backfired. Pakistan's armed forces are reeling. They are still trying to decipher what hit them. So where does Operation Sindoor leave Asim Munir? What were his grave miscalculations and what next for Pakistan's most unpopular army chief? In fact, he's more than the army chief. He's also the country's chief puppeteer, pulling the strings of a fractured nation. For almost 2 years, he's been fanning the flames with a military crackdown in Balochistan by keeping former Prime Minister Imran Khan in jail and by going on anti-India rants over Kashmir. You may remember his speech from last month. He reaffirmed the two-nation theory. This is what he said.
Stance on Kashmir is absolutely clear. It was our jugular vein. It is our jugular vein. We will not forget it. And we will not leave our Kashmiri brethren in their heroic struggle, what they are waging against the Indian occupation.
That speech was on the 16th of April. 6 days later, the Pahalgam terror attack happened, April 22nd. Terrorists profiled identities of tourists in Kashmir. The attackers shot and killed non-Muslims. Coincidence? Hardly. This was no rogue act. It was Asim Munir's script, executed by state-sponsored terrorists. But the Pakistani army chief misread the room. India did not just mourn. India struck back, and it struck back hard. More than 100 Pakistani terrorists were killed in Operation Sindoor. Pakistan's so-called retaliation was met with firepower that they couldn't handle. Pakistan's army was caught flat-footed. Asim Munir's chest-thumping fizzled down. He has not been seen in public in days. The last he was seen was on the 26th of April. Since then, no sign of him. In this period, India has killed terrorists deep inside Pakistan. The Indian Air Force has struck most of Pakistan's bases. Asim Munir, the loudmouth general, has not even made a squeak. So what does this ceasefire mean for him? First, public humiliation. He gambled on anti-India rhetoric to unite Pakistan. He banged on Kashmir to shore up his fading credibility. And here's what he got in return. An unprepared military that saw its bases get bombed by Indian jets repeatedly. Asim Munir's reputation is in shreds. The public is losing whatever little faith was left in his leadership. So that's point one, humiliation. Point two, the clock is ticking. Baloch rebels are mounting costs on the Pakistan army. There's growing unrest in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Imran Khan's supporters are demanding a change in leadership. Pakistan's economy is in tatters. Asim Munir's grip on power is slipping. He is politically insecure, he's financially cornered, and he's diplomatically isolated. What's worse, the army he leads is seeing cracks. There are reports of growing unrest among the rank and file. And this is what I mean when I say the clock is ticking. Asim Munir is topping the charts of unpopularity. His future looks as shaky as Pakistan's air defenses. He picked a fight with India. Now he will have to fight his own failures. Here's what could happen next. Asim Munir could crack down harder at home and risk a rebellion. Or he could do what most army chiefs in Pakistan do, that is flee the country after their tenure. And that would be a stain on his career forever. And the last option is to hang his boots. India may have given Munir an exit ramp, but his own people won't. The easiest thing for him would be to retire now. Because Asim Munir's house of cards is collapsing, he has lost not just to India, but also in Pakistan. He may not be calling the shots for very long. He will only be dodging them.